Wow. Sound check.
Yeah.
You know, on my side, I think it's really quiet, but from the meter, it looks really loud. Let me turn... You know, I do have 2 extra film, like the special film. Let's get the last one out first. Give me a moment. Okay. Director, the last film reel is ready. You can now proceed with the final editing. Let's do this. Sweet! Why is my sound so quiet? That was a 5. Oh! That makes sense. I turned it down yesterday while trying to watch a movie. Like my overall sound. Oh, I'll have the special ending. Let's do the this one first and do the special ending. Story recap. Tall building rose within Dreamville, and everything was gradually moving towards prosperity. Clockie also immersed himself in the hustle and bustle, but beneath the bright lights and revelry, shadows were also growing. You know the problem is Brother Hanyu is still missing, right? Oh. Through the efforts of Clockie and the Old Man Wood, Dreamville has become more prosperous and destination that tourists from all over the world wish to visit. A magnificent skyscraper, a scenic nightscape of streaming colors and bustling crowds. The image of Clockie's dreams appeared before his eyes. Tick-tock. The Dreamville today is a stark contrast to its past state. Who would know this used to be a barren desert? But with the rising number of incoming tourists, they are running out of place to stay. We have resorted to building houses without any sound infrastructure plan. This wouldn't do. TikTok. I think we need a hotel. A giant one that houses all the townsfolk and guests. Beside the hotel, we also need to build a fun amusement park with a garden that got all sorts of plants and flowers from a mall where you can buy anything you want. TikTok, just a mere thoughts of all this gets my gears all hyped up. Let's go, my friend. Off we go to talk to the Professor Owl about these ideas. Clockie Minds conjures a dazzling image of Dreamville. Now, he wants to work with his companion and turn this scene into reality. The danger might have been quelled, but the road we build the town isn't that easy. Clockie will have to contend with many challenges. Be sure you can do it. Is that possible? Oh, this one. Dramatic is a little bit insane though. This 3 on the left is the best. Construction 12 different streets in Dreamville cater to the guests with different preference. Oh, they removing the town folks to give it to the tourists. Oh, that become boss They are no different. Okay, that's not good. I see why they said this is controversial. We located two bedroom apartment suites with free in the. I want to see this one. They are going for something I'm not really sure how I feel. Having gone through a phase of construction, Dreamville is now exploding with interest, wonder, and amusement. Akin to building dreamscape where mesmerized guests linger, reluctant to leave. In the Glamour Town Hotel, an unending streams of guests throng at the lobby. They all hope to find their own happiness in Dreamville. TikTok, the Dreamville today is a stark contrast to its past states. Who would know this used to be a barren desert? They all believe that they can find their destiny here. Treats this town like a dream, just as Brother Hanyu's envisioned. TikTok, but there are so many people in the town now. Will Old Man Wood really able to handle them? I too wish to help them. But I'm not great at managing people. Come, friends. Come, friend. No need to overthink it. Let us first enjoy the heck out of this place. Faced with Dreamville full of fun and opportunity, Clockie chooses to play into the reverie, leaving these responsibilities at the back of his dial. There are more and more townsfolks, and Old Man Wood is getting overloaded with work. Beneath the neon light of the town, a shadow grows. Shadow grows. Ooh. Unwilling to live by the rules set by the Old Man Folks Lake. Uh-oh. By Scammer Cop, many proper stories were turned into jokes and oh no, that's not good. Uh-oh. Why is it still so happy noises? Seeing Dreamville develop into wealthy, boss stones surprisingly extend an olive branch too. Uncle Piano was jealous of her popularity. I don't like where this is going. Hey, 2 and 4 give the same. But it's just a matter of comedic versus... I'd rather do it like this just in case more dramatic coming in later on. Uncle Piano only allowed Miss Notes to sing along piano songs, but even so, the charisma of her voice wasn't affected by the simple tune. Miss Notes, please bring me home. I can be your servant. Whoa. Old Man would accept Boss Stone's offer to make peace for the time being. Dreamville became more busier after breaking free from Boss Stone's control. One can never have too many friends and too few enemies. This is downhill. This is all downhill. Realizing their efforts were in vain, the rebel decided to show Old Man Woods their might. The rebel brought monster from outside in the town, leaving the streets with pandemonium. Hanyu's underling who stayed in Dreamville all rushed out on the street maintain order. Wait, who's guarding the hotel now? The rebels sprinkled poison all over the flower field, causing the flower to grow scary thorn that started to hurt the innocents. Miss No put herself before the townfolk. She tried to awake the unruly flowers, but the thorn hurts her sparkled eye. Never mind. I can't sing without using my eyes. Uh-oh. Clockie hurried to the chaotic streets only to find everything in a blaze. I just want to make sure it doesn't change anything. He needs to find a way to end the mayhem. Clockie had origami bird fetch stones in various shapes to put out the fire, but the stone damaged the house too. Shopkeeper believes that this wasn't covered in insurance, Clockie. Clockie drove his ship into the town and poured the salt water from blue streets all over the streets. Why am I always putting out the fire in Dreamville? Oh, this is bigger. It's all gamble now, holy moly. Oh, humongous price. That saved me a little bit if something ever happened. Are you sure this aren't adapted from a true story? If it's completely made up, the curator must be something. Clock Studio has returned to glory with this masterpiece. What happened? I didn't used to care, but now it's like I have caught Clockie fan club bug. As people in Dreamville indulge in lavish lifestyle, they grew drowsy under the shade of the tree. Meanwhile, Old Man Wood branches continue to wrap around everyone's heart. Finding the situation in Dreamville worrisome, Clockie pledged to bring everyone to their senses. Tick-tock, everyone's clock has stopped turning. Hurry up and wind them up. I was supposed to say wind them up, but that would make sense. Old Man's Wood's tendril of the entire Dreamville in the stronghold. No resident have ever able to oppose his idea, but the town folk seems to not care for Old Man's Wood ambition. They're only concerned with the fortune and happiness that Dreamville's bring. But Clockie didn't think so. He would never allow Dreamville to fall into such decadence. Old Man Wood has changed. He doesn't care about Dreamville's future at all. We had a pact in the past for Dreamville to be filled with laughter from our hearts. But now everyone is just smiling like a flippant fools in their dreams. I must rouse Old Man's Wood and the Dreamville from their foolies. Even if the entire town's turn on me. Let's go, friend. We cannot allow Old Man Wood wanton ways to continue. Clockie leaves the flourishing Dreamville and returns to his ruined former home. He believed himself to be lucid, that one day he will bring his clarity to everyone in this town as well. One day. Oh, I didn't read it. My bad. Clockie found Miss Note's flower field. She didn't resonate with Clockie concern, thinking Dreamville was in good shape. Clockie frees the shopkeeper leave and Mr. Soda on the glide streets, and they reassure Clockie that everything will be fine, seeing how prosperous Dreamville was at the moment. God, dramatic is getting lower and lower. It's comedic and thrilling. You know, it's very realistic at the moment. I mean, not realistic, but more like it's much closer to what happened in Panaconi at the moment. Everything is comedic and thrilling, but dramatic is not it. At least from those streamers' eyes, at least. Clockie made his way to Don Dew Huts, hoping to have a chat with Old Man's Wood. He was undecided whether he should enter through the front door or sneak in. Clockie snuck in quietly and found Old Man Wood resting. Old Man Wood did not respond to Clockie confrontation. Instead, he had his men see him out. You're so ignorant, Clockie. Clockie returned to abandoned old sites of the Dreamville, where the people were living a tough yet liberated life. Impervious to the madness in town. Clockie was determined to revamp the rundown neighborhood to bring happiness to people there. If being awakened had to be painful, then no one would ever want to wake up. Uh-oh. Clockie busts a ball on the blue streets. The grand events attract dense crowd, tourists, and townfolk. Clockie made a quiet entrance to the ball to invite curious guests to dance. While dancing, he revealed some secret about Dreamfield to them. The rumors start spreading like wildfire, from the ball to the entire Dreamfield. TikTok, do you know that Clockie was hidden in a treasure in Dreamville? I have to, right? This will have to be 5+. Oh, this would be 5. Oh, I don't change anything. Because they all have to do is above 4. All men were found out about Roosevelt and issue a warning. Clockie ignored the warning and bent on waking Omen Woods. TikTok, I am your alarm clock. Clockie kicked off renovation of his whole old resident, Mr. Blue, one of the original origami. Join Clockie and start to revamp the entire neighborhood. Wait, what did this affect this to? Oh, I see. Clockie named the place Roostown, hoping more and more people would wake up and come here. This is how Dreamfield used to look like in the beginning. Do y'all forget about it? The population of Roostown was growing, but Omen Wood Branch kept encroaching the village border. Due to the worsened living condition, many choose to return to Dreamfield. Clockie used his saving to help fund everyone's reconstruct Roosevelt. TikTok, but those who left wouldn't come back. As Clockie dug deeper into Dreamfield's secret, he found that Old Man Wood is stealing everyone's emotion with his branch to repair the collapsed streets. Wait. Many of the townfolk have lost gears in their hearts, idling their time away in Dreamville. This seems to be part of Old Man Wood's plan. Clockie helped those who lost their parts to discover themselves with the gear he collected in the past. TikTok, this is clockwork. And this is clockwork. Dramatic is very harsh at the moment. What happened? I didn't used to care. Are you sure there's a darker story? Yes. Despite Clockie's numerous efforts, Dreamfield still didn't change much. Decadent desires still fester in the shade of omens, which can That's the ornaments cloth. The canopy is the ornament cloth covered the hung over something. What is that to a tree though? Clockie was exhausted and his hands slowly rusted. The story of Dreamfield was coming to an end. The past is a dream. Uh-oh. Wait, this is the end. Clockie's prank caused a elucidating headache for Old Man's Wood, but Dreamfield was not changed because of his antic. Old Man's was seeding littered the field, His tendril wrap around Lumina's corrupted hearts, with the townfolk drifting in and out between dream and reality and sunken in luxuriance extravagance. So, has Clockie failed? Tick-tock. My friend, I'm sorry, Dreamville remained the way it has been, and I have no way to change it. Tick-tock, I'm so sleepy, so tired, I really want to rest. Clockie's hand ticks slower and slower. Image from the foliage of the past appear before his eyes. Can the Scammer Cup really protect Roosevelt? Or Hamster Ball Knight will clinch the champion next time? Can Miss Note sing the most beautiful song that beats from her heart? Will Brother Hanyu return to protect the town? Will Shopkeeper Leaf sell things that shouldn't be sold? Will Old Man's Wood remember his original promise? Master Hat, Armchair Boy, Miss Princess, and Captain Revolver. Where's the compass sailing to now? The compass. That's it, the compass. Friend, the compass will return again someday. When that time comes, the other crew members will come help us. Wait till they come to Dreamville. I'll definitely regale them to watch cities past. The past, the compass adventure, and everything that happened in Dreamville. They'll definitely love these stories. I'm sure to wait for you all crew members of the compass. The compass is the nameless, I'm pretty sure. So these stories pretty much talk about the past of Dream, like Panaconi, and up until the nameless arrive again. Clockie's spirit has revigorate once more. His hand begins to tick again. In the day to come, he will still protect Roosevelt's villagers, cause trouble for Old Man Wood, and be wary of the covetous boss Stone. Clockie has thought this through. When the new crew of the Compass take care of Dreamfield's crisis, he will definitely board the ship again and go on even more adventure. It's right, I got the hats. I wonder, no, Clockie is not the watchmaker, is it? That day will definitely come. Dreamville Dream will one day awaken, and the compass needle will point towards his next destination. But Dreamville's story will never end. The Grand Public's reading take place amidst the vibrance. Hey, what the heck with Hills here? Hey, Sparkle and Black Swan is here too. Look, the Clockie latest film. It's such a long time since I wanted the animation of the theme park. How nostalgic. Doctor, look, the theme park is filled with all the kind of people. Distinguished guests, young dream chaser, honor member of the family, and they all here for the movie. If the watchmaker were to witness this, he would be super glad. Thank you so much for your hard work. Wait, I wonder if watchmaker message meant to get past to the audience. Director, can you ask the viewers for the opinion? I want to listen in for this one. The audience is pleased even if they can't discern the deeper meaning behind it. The movie itself is quite fun. A few who are here to seek entertainment for the movie just an animation, but if someone can decipher the hidden message behind the camera work, performance story, or even a single line of dialogue, then they were able to meet Watchmaker's soul and listen to the past. A movie screen played before my eyes. I could see the watchmaker poring over his work before a desk. I could tell that he amended some story in the movie based on my past suggestion. I grew up watching Clockie too, and I have always wanted to see Dreamflux in the animation. And today I finally able to see our Roosevelt. That's all I wanted. Thank you for letting these... okay, so it is based on the real. I request the lady from Lady Maven that from today onward I'll assist Clock Studio in their steady development as a consultant and keep the hands of Clockie turning. And the star of Clockie will never end. With the help of this movie, I'm sure more people will pick up the forgotten past. We ignite the flame of awakened fullness wakefulness with them, and brighten their future. I'm sure Watchmaker will please to see such a future. Oh god, Sparkle's here. Hey Sparkle! Hey, great hair. Is that your animation up? Is this your animation? Not bad. Well, I got a high aesthetic standard. The Dreamfield is always showing boring tragedies, typical comedies, mundane soap opera, and a bunch of sleep-inducing films. But I gotta say, this movie is not bad at all. At least it contributes something less boring to this world. Every performance has its own intention. I'm sure the story of this movie isn't that simple, am I right? You're right. Shh, don't tell me. Let me make a guess. I believe there are going to be all sorts of interpretations for the movie in due time. No one will know which is the truth. That will make things more interesting. I normally don't watch animation. I prefer real life accounts over create story. But this movie is different. I can tell that there are secrets hidden behind these stories. A lengthy account of an untold story, perhaps. To use such method document the past is interesting. It reminds me of a memory keeper who also loved record their memory on camera. Interesting. I'll keep that to myself. I'll keep that deep in my memory when the review show up in like probably 3 years from now. I'll try to remember this. Well, I'm pretty sure people will point that out as soon as it appears. Memories are a record of the past and prophesize the future of the future. Help your and the Watchmaker work can shift the future of this dream. And then Butil, that's so rare. Is that you? You cover up this film? Hot diggity fudge. There's some mighty fine work. It's just so peak. Oh my god, you're talking like fucking Gen Z, bro. I'll be Horn Woglet? I might get them Clockie or for young, unfresh, off the tee. Turns out they sure did a fine job with them. Fudge. It's the fudging best. I love fudge too. Hot fudge. What I mean is y'all did mighty fine. Especially that Captain Revolver turned darn handsome as wild stallions. Oh, my great director. I'm now a fan of yours. Please make more fudging awesome film like this one. It's a one-time thing. Director, what did the viewer think? They gave a high rating. That's for sure. The movie is arguably the best work of Clockie in the past 500 years. Director, working with you is like returning to the golden age of Clockie Studios. When I was still working with Watchmaker and continued the adventure of Clockie alongside of him. Now that I think about it, we were actually engraving the history of Penacony. I understand why Mr. Watchmaker chose to hide it from everyone. After all, how could the creation of his work bring so much joy if everyone was under such pressure to create it? Clock Studio will continue to move forward with this mission. It will watch over the dream until everyone has the right to wake up from the dream. So the release of the last movie has come to an end. Thank you for your hard work. It's finally over. Well, we're actually planning on combining 5 stories to create a super extended version of the movie for our audience to watch for a long time. It's also a huge project. If you're interested, continue as a director, you're always welcome to come back and be part of the production. Alright, when our movie is a hit, the renowned So Glad hope to use Clockie image as the spokesperson to help them shoot a set of commercial. They are specialized in finding you to be a director in the commercial. You should go assist if you're free. Now then, dear director, on behalf of the cluster, I salute you. Well, I know it's gonna be like, it's over, but I'm still have to do like the extra stuff. Like, I have like four of these. Let me grab my free gems. And my last reward. Who is this for actually? Harmony. Increase the word attack by 32. After the word used the ultimate, increase the damage dealt by 30%. It's definitely not for. It's definitely not for Robin. I wonder is it for. No, he's destruction. Who could be good for Harmony that doesn't just swing the attack? I don't know where to see the skill ability. There you go. Because what did it say again? It was oh, I'm on Harmony. Oh, I am stupid. It's probably made for a Trailblazer. This. I think so. I think so. Because not a lot of Harmony do attack. Well, I don't have a lot of character, but you will barely see Bronya do attack. You will barely see Sparkle do attack. Because all they do is buff the speed of the main attack person. I know I lack a lot of character, but Tang Yun kinda don't always swing a lot. Yukong maybe. Yukong do attack quite a bit. Look at that. Because they don't always have to use the skill. Asta have her own thing. She does use her skill and ulti more often than the other, so that's not bad either. And I have not played Hanya enough, so I don't know. Well, either way, let's do all the specials too. For freedom! Dreamfield domain has expanded manifold. What was sparsely populated location are now packed with mithril building. The flake night like shimmer stars across the landscape. Old Man's Wood Tree blocked the cowboy path, causing both parties to be embroiled in constant bickering. Clockie also don't understand why Old Man Wood insists on taking away the cowboy turf. It's something the cowboy earned through hard work. Old Man Wood is such a greedy geezer, claiming all his doing are for the prosperity of Dreamville. I bet it all for his own selfish gain. You surely think so too. Dreamville must not go back to the gloomy prison of the past. Let's help the cowboy seize back what's there. Clockie decides to confront Old Man Wood for his cowboy, as well as for freeing Dreamville from the vision in his heart. Let's be prosperous or freedom as long as one keep moving forward, a price must pay. Clockie and gallop into wilderness with the cowboy memories of his joyful days. I want to do this. Actually, this might be better. I don't know. I feel like there's a chance of dramatic coming in very hot. Under command of Clockie, the cowboy no longer bully the town folk. Instead, they begin to strong sense of justice. Yet the demand remained the same. They do not want to be part of Dreamville, but instead live happily in the deserts. That's kind of nice. Oh, if I did the opposite. With the help of Clockie, internal conflict among the cowboy finally subside. All the cowboys come together with a sign of peace treaty agreement. This is thus they establish a cowboy alliance to represent the interests of cowboy and to confront Old Man's Wood. It has to be this one. Cowboy Patrol retain the land they have uncovered and cultivated. For now, both factions are no longer interference with each other, and the cowboy will get along amicably with town overseeing the Old Man's Wood. Clockie then hands the proposal to Old Man's Wood. Consider the proposal, and he considered this proposal, but he disagreed. The land in the desert is most important treasure in the town. Despite Clockie trying the best to elevate the tension, the negotiation between the two still fail. Old Man's Wood guard once again raised their weapon at the cowboys. The cowboys take out the revolver, ride on their horse, and flee back to the desert. I need one on for this side. Uh-oh, not good. Old Man Wood's order the windbreak forest to stand as a barrier between the townfolk and the cowboy. Both factions no longer interferes with each other. Yet, a growing divide emerged within their hearts, marking the beginning of the estrangement. Both work. Let me read them. The town folks and the cowboy can no longer stand in the existence of windbreak forest, so they light a fire and burn down the trees. In response, Old Man launched a campaign to suppress the cowboy. With relentless vigor, he cut off the cowboys' resources and left them stranded in the forgiving wasteland. Clockie deeply disappointed. And so deserts, and so Clockie take out all his saving and help the cowboy through a different period. Everyone is friendly towards each other as they share insights onto the life on both sides. The dispute Old Man Wood anticipate has not broken out, but Old Man Wood ought to reflect on such valuable lesson. Oh, I forgot to read the second part as well. As the first one. Anonymously reject the notion of oversee their efforts in Dreamville. They decide to join force to liberate. Everyone organized into the decentralized army and begin to fight against the guard of Old Man's Wood. TikTok. Our guard is freedom, not victory. Our goal is freedom and not victory. Old Man Wood knows that he can no longer change the mind of the cowboy, but he knows that the centralized army of cowboy can never make Dreamville prosper. Thus he must not give in. Chaos is not equivalent to freedom. I'll take this. Cowboy decisively triumphant over Old Man's Wood's force, seeing Clockie standing on the opposite side of him. Old Man's Wood's spirit plummeted into despair. He bid farewell to the town he once cherished, depart with helpless sigh. The cowboy cheered for the hence won victory. They set the work, divide the town territory into numerous places. Peace. Each represent the piece of the newfound land of freedom. The ugly flower, huh? After bitter battle, the cowboy became the master of Dreamville, and they don't know how to develop Dreamville, and soon after the town returned back to barren wasteland. Without Old Man's Wood, everyone lived freely now. But is this truly happiness? The cowboy run rampart across town every day. Every day, no one can hold them in place, nor can anyone guide their path. TikTok, forget it. I'm done thinking about this. Let's head out in the desert and play with the cowboys. Clockie stepped into the deserts with the cowboys, and the townfolk never see him again. A lonely and carefree bird cannot travel a long distance like a flock of wild gray geese. Interesting. Under the tree. This is where Old Man Wood continue, right? Have entire Dreamville in the stronghold. No ground jump will ever harm the town resident again. But the townsfolk seems not to care Old Man's Wood ambition. Their only concerns with the fortune and happiness that Dreamville bring. Clockie also doesn't seem to mind as long as everyone's in Dreamville is happy. TikTok, Omenswood has been haven't been very chatty lately, but I know he must be busy himself for Dreamville. Everyone living high spirit, how wonderful, don't you think so, my friend? We mustn't squander Omenswood painstaking efforts. We have to fully enjoy ourselves in this dream. Clockie accept the present Dreamville, surrender himself entirely to the tides of merriments. He believed he can deliver to everyone's happiness, bring them more happiness, having them experience more happiness, and make that happiness everlasting in Dreamville. But Clockie haven't seems to realize that his so-called happiness is slowly but surely corrupting this town. Why do we have a multiplier before? I don't know how I feel about this, actually. I feel I'm gonna fail if I use the both big number. But let's try it first. Someone committed a crime in Dreamville. What should we do? Omen with Clockie ass. Someone is sick in Dreamville. Bro, dramatic is way too high now. Holy shoot. Nobody should be injured. Omen would took away his evil thought. Don't worry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, I don't have enough number. Okay, I stopped reading because I got too worried. I don't think I can pass this anyway, right? Can I? Shoot. If I hit 0, I lose though. Yeah, I don't think I can make it. So I'm just gonna push it a little bit like this. The last one seems to be a huge, huge boost. How do I understand the omens with intention future? It's 3 to 4, both small number first. Someone was planning this in Dreamville. What should we do? Old man would give the guy money. Person money. The satisfaction should be in Dreamville. Someone committed a crime in Dreamville. TikTok, what should we do? Omen would ask. It's getting mighty low. Big one on this. Small one on these. And then this is where we build up all the stuff. And then finally a big multiplier, right? Shoot, no? I'm not even gonna try to read this because I don't think I can do it. Because I obviously failed it again. Okay, let's try once more. This one must be very specific, honestly. So as long as it doesn't affect the sadness, I should throw it in. $16 would be too high. 17 is good though. But then 7. So the best number, the lowest number is what? The lowest number is 6. Let me put on a notepad real quick. Oh god, I got my notepad's full of stuff from like a few months ago events. Let's see. Lowest is 6. Highest is 8. Medium is what, 4 and 6? 7. So this would be the highest. -2. I can't do -2. I think there's one more coming up too, so unfortunately I need to. I need to start from the beginning. I need to make dramatic more. I need more dramatic. If it doesn't work this time. Do I lose my ambition, all the ambitions from this? So close. So close. I did leave with 1 though. Let's start from the beginning and see if I can do anything about it. I just gotta look purely for number. Yo, hello? There's no choice for me here. As much dramatic as possible, as little as this. 17. It's all 17, right? 16, 12, 16, 17. Let's give 99. I think this is stable. My eyes on the dramatic meter. $16, $15. $23, $27. I believe 27 is the best. Lowest? The one number matters. This is good. Humanist prize, please. Thank you. 33. Can I do a 33? I feel like 33 is what I have last time too. This is a minus. One point for 4. Let's try going ape shit first. It's a 1.45 here. $1.44. A straight negative, I think. Hey, it's better. Oh god, this. This is way too low for my liking. $213, my dear. $13 points. Will I be able to do it? Oh, I did it. Okay, yeah, I just had to at the beginning focus on that, I guess. Shit, I didn't read it again. The thing is, if I go negative, I lose instantly, right? So it doesn't matter, right? Over time, the townfolk of Dreamfield gradually become united as one. Omenwood was nurtured into a towering tree that sheltered all the townfolk in the shade. In the cool shade, Clockie also stopped thinking and immersed himself in joy. Omenwood can solve all the problems. Dreamfield gradually sank into a foliage embrace. Everyone enjoyed the sweetness, fruits, and cool shade, never needing to think for themselves again. Boss stones will never invade this place again, and no one will have to worry about disasters befalling to the townfolk. This may be true bliss. TikTok. It's really awesome. As long as we listen to Great Tree, everyone will be able to lead blissful lives. Whatever the Great Tree say, we'd listen. Whatever the Great Tree wants, we'll do. My friend, Dreamfield has now become a true dreams. But I feel I'm forgetting something I shouldn't have. Since I've forgotten it, it's probably not important. Come on, let's have a party at Mr. Soda's. And so, enveloped by the Great Tree protection, Dreamfield embarked on the path of eternal happiness. No sadness, no suffer, no worries. And Clockie hands also start to rust into the syrup, never to take again. That's the price for us is to forever live in current happiness is to never again glimpse vision of the future. The end ? Oh wow. Hmm? Oh shit, I have these too. I 3-star all of them. This must be the other one. So glad it's the joy, source of joys and quintessence of dreams. Oh yeah, this is the collab for Clockie's image. How about a so glad? No thanks, I'm here to talk about collaborating. Ah, so you're the director of Dreamjoy Memoir. Mr. Pisek mentioned you. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm from the So Glad Advertising Department and just here to chat with you about the current commercial proposal. Bubbly Clockie. So Glad can bring joy and laughter to Dreamville. But the evil boss Stones hates everything nice. So he imprisoned Mr. Soda and stashed away all the town's So Glad. The hero of Dreamville, Clockie, will infiltrate Boss Stone's office building to bring back smile to the townsfolk's people. That's the gist of the story. To complete production quickly, I hope you as a director can personally get your hands dirty. Bring Clockie motion capture artists. A total of 3 commercial. How about it? Will that work? Oh shit, actually 3. Do they tell about the enemy or just no enemy? I just bring whatever I want. I have learned Clockie movement, right? Let me think. TikTok Dreamville without So Glad is like clock without oil. He came with such a this move just to take over the town. Behind this door, the Boss Stone lair. The missing So Glad must be hidden here. Let us venture forth. Yeah, honestly, that's so trippy. They just like open wide, like rip open wide. Mechanics that allow wall walking. Look like Soul Glide got plenty of amazing use. Let's try it out. Why do I need tutorial for this? He said after the first time you cannot use a game, right? Yes, I speed read it a little bit. Well, why did I stop? I see the chest stash of the Soul Glide. We're almost there. I don't even know what's the point of breaking. Oh, never mind, there's objectives. Greet my backfire from you. That's all I read. The moving Soul Glide floor has completely removed. Open the chest now. I remember this bottle of Soul Glide. That was a long time ago when Brother Hanyu and I fought side by side. Tick tock, Brother Hanyu, your hurts. No, there must be some way out. Don't tell me I have to use that. That's right, it's a legendary beverage that can instantly heal all wound and energize one with vigor. It might be precious, but you're a friend. You're a friend that can never be replaced. Tick tock. Come forward, classic Soul Glide. That was the beginning of my friendship with Brother Hanyu. Such a truly nostalgic past. Nice. Time for the second one. Very good job, director. I know you have the stickler up for perfection, which is why I told them not to tear down the set yet, to make it convenience for you to make subsequent revision or reshoots. Feel free to contact me if you run any trouble. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna do the other two. Hidden in the father's room. We'll have to find it quickly. This is the first time you enter this is the first time you enter the Penacony dream that you pass by Michu or whatever his name was again. Getting more and more repetitive. So there it is. It's time to walk on the wall again. Pick your path wisely.
Yeah.
I swear if the one hiding behind this wall, I'm gonna be so... Okay, good. I'll be so cheesed. There's a button, but after I use it once, I have to cross over. There seems to be a way back. This one is good though. Classic plot.
Yeah.
Because after I break this, I can activate this. Unchained Soul Glide create all the possibility of dream and fantasy.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god, I forgot to remove the tile floor. Why? If I do that, there's nowhere to go though. I'm gonna restart this. I forgot about that one condition. It's gonna annoy me if I don't do it. So yeah, unlocking all the floors. So there's no other path to go from here, right? Yeah, what's with that? If I go up here and activate this, I will not able to come back ever. This is gone already.
Yeah.
If I go up this path, I can no longer go. Wait a second. Something just clicked for me. Oh my god, I figured it out. Well played.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it all makes sense now. There we go, look at that. I remember this boss though, I was so glad. It was a long time ago when I first met the origami bird. Clockie, why do you look so dejected, Chirp? I lost something very important to me. Please help me, origami bird. No problem, no problem. What do you lose, Chirp? Is it the icy, cold, refreshing ice? So glad, Chirp. Yes, yes. Oh, is it the buddy? Unique flavor, exploding so glad? That too, that too. Or maybe is it the most classic yet loved by all? The classic so glad. All of them. The all three bottles are all mine. Greedy little Clockie, origami see all. You only drop an empty bottle, Chirp. It was truly. It's true, I once only threw out an empty bottle, but that bottle still had a sip of so glad left. I guess the implication is so good he take it every last drip. TikTok, the other so glad must be hidden by the boss stones farther room in the room. We have to find it quickly. Oh god, okay. It's upside down. There's so many over here. TikTok, the space is getting more convoluted. We have to find out the so glad before Boston comes back. Oh no, the chests have been surrounded by Boston's lackey. Get rid of them quickly. Okay, let's see. These two doors kind of like go the same way, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, before I go down. Okay, so I need to go down, back up, and this way, I assume. Always essential helper. Blah 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 blah. This way. This way close, and I can grab that one. And get this. The path of the chest is unhindered now. Yes, but I need to go upside down through this path though. There you go. That's over there. Cross the bridge and a fence. Well, this is kind of all one path. Not much of a choice here. Now I'm in upside down completely. And I think I got rid of all the floors.
Yeah.
Just making sure there's no, like, aftermath. The moving soul glass floor has completely removed. Open the chest. Listen, there's a sound unlocking coming from the depth of the house. We solved Boston puzzle. Mr. Soul, the cell doors is unlocked. That's great. Brother Hanu is over there rescuing the Trap Town folks. We'll leave it to him. This sounds. It's Boston footstep. Boston is coming. Clockie, it's time to retreat. Mission complete. The compass return. For Soulclad, for Dreamville, Clockie's invincible. That's a weird That's weird. This is the part where Brother Hanyu win against Boss Stone, right? There you go. Oops, I really didn't mean to look at it like that. Oh, there's one. I need to do this one. The curse of this job. Curse Boston. The trader for Boston's extra story had been released. No way! Such terrible news and so soon. Clock Studio might as well just take my life and be done with it. If Boston was so powerful and chemical robot, I shouldn't be so worried. That kind of bad guy should bring in a stack of fan. But him, he's just a stupid fat crocodile. He can't even sell crocodile balloons as merch. Putting aside his popularity for now, I have no idea how to write his story. Boston is a villain of Dreamville and therefore is the enemy of Penacony. But just look at his homunculus and friendly planet of festivities. Who would have ever viewed this place as the enemy? The IPC? Oh, it's possible. Alright. Back then, Penacony was an IPC prison, just as the Dreamville used to be known as Nightmareville. But the IPC has good relationship with Penacony now, so I don't know what Mr. Watchmaker is going to worry about gouging from 1,000 years. That was super pity. But no matter who that person is, I don't know absolutely nothing about this crocodile. So could you help me with some idea? Your lightsaber can't handle it then. Fine, let's say no more. Let's start now. Hate the viewers, the protagonist of the story. It's a long time ago, Jupiter Town floats to Nightmareville. This was a record. All he could get is. So also he can get beautiful stones. Yes, stones. The other wicked kind, all he could get is precious stone, but his behavior grew increasingly excessive, and striving rage of the townfolk began to grow and grow. One day, the meteor crashed into the crowd. Crocodile were at a loss for what to do, creating a chance for the townfolk to launch a counterattack. Faced with townfolk's open hostile, decide to retreat, right? Suppress them with violence. Ooh, that sounds like a bad guy. Ooh, what a brutal and ruthless bad guy. Let's continue our story. Faced with townfolk openly hostile against him, Boston decided to suppress with violence, but in the end he failed. The townfolk chased him out of town. Nightmareville soon became Dreamville. However, Boston has not yet given up. Thoughts to come back to take this place belong to him. He blocked off the town resources and launched a punish offense. Dreamville soon fell into desperation and the townfolk bicker endless. But fortunately, clever Clockie sought out help from Old Man's Wood, who persuade the townfolk to reunite once again. Boston didn't dare to play up anymore. All he could do was cause trouble for the town from the shadow. Great, all done. Let's dig up the plot from this story then. Hey there, viewers. The protagonist of this story is one big bad egg who are all familiar with, Boss Stones. Long ago, he subjugated the townfolk of Nightmareville and all and then all kind of wicked deed. All he could do. So also he can get precious stone. One day, a meteor crashed into town. The crocodile were at loss for what to do, creating a chance for town folks to launch a counterattack. Faced with the town folks openly hostile against him, Boston decided to suppress the violence, but in the end he failed. The town folks chased him out of town, and Nightmareville soon became Dreamville. However, Boston have not given up yet, and vowed to take back this place that once belonged to him. He blocked up the town resources and launched a punishing offensive. Dreamville soon fell into desperation and town folk bicker endlessly. But fortunately, clever Clockie sorted out from Old Man's Wood, who persuades the town folk to reunite once again. Boston didn't dare to play it up anymore. All he could do was secretly mess up the town. As the day passed by, the townfolk gradually forget and how brutal Boston was, but still, this big bad COVID did Dreamville for himself. The day would come when he and his lackey would rise up once again. Yeah, that sounds good. Please don't disturb me, I'm thinking. That was the Old Man Woods extra story. Wait, I still have some important question that I don't understand. Director, have you considered how strange it is for all the other character Clockie can be seen all over Dreamscape except for Old Man Wood? I think so, right? The reason behind this is very complicated. Old Man Wood was originally a character that was from the very first episode of Clockie, back then when he was upright old citizens, a teacher and a friend of Clockie. A very trusting amongst town folks, but as the series progresses, this character gradually shifts from gentle and wise old man into this arrogant old fogey. His fine starting to wrap around the townhouse, and Clockie starting to push back against his teaching. Perhaps the family picked up on something, because after one meeting, this character never made it back into the series again. Unlike naive young people, I understand that Clockie is a story of a Penacony past, and this changes must mean something in of itself. As for what such change represent, I still don't know. Director, what do you think? Your idea will form the basis of this old culture's inspiration. Sweet dream become orderly. Yes, the old family has added many rules to try to keep dreams alive, but Mr. Watchmaker is an unrestrained old man, and something as stubborn as he is wouldn't understand the family's hard work. If that's the theme, the old man wishes to try to bring peace to the town, but end up getting misunderstood by Clockie. My grandpa once told me that the old Penacony used to be a mess. Any bad egg would come into this land of fantasy, and there would be constant conflict inside and outside the dreams. Even the Twilight Pavilion was once overrun by crooks. It stayed that way until the family conducted their reform and created the Dream Master, who ruled above the five lineage. The mysterious Dream Master changed free and lax Penacony, letting the family gaze cover all of the dreamscape until some chaotic dream were back to normal. As you see, the ever-extended tendril of the family would stop those deserve to run during this process. It wasn't just the watchmaker, the clock studio, who got entangled and fell. Was this good news or bad news? I said so much. In any case, I write this extra story based on your supposition. Hold on a second. So he actually know how to animate. He just wasn't thinking if he should do or not. Alright, I'll leave the story in your hand. As for the question, I believe you will have your own answer deep down in your heart. I never realized they're all just standing there. They didn't have film and then until they do. Origami bird. There was one beforehand, I need to do it. Hamster. I don't even know hamsters in the story. Ah, move, move, move. This is urgent. Be quiet. That was fast. Faster than hamster ball nights. Wait up. Director, please help me come up with something. Hamster Ball Knight is different from the rest of those cartoon weirdos because he isn't imaginary. He's real. Just last week, he came in first in the Meteor Spheroid race. But it actually brought me trouble. As a Spheroid star under the Iris family, I couldn't even apply for an interview with him. If it wasn't for the fact that our authority for his liking is still valid. I wouldn't even be allowed to make this extra story. Based on the old Clockie lore, Hamster Ball Knight was a big doofus who didn't care about anything other than except Spheroid. What is this? Speed? I must win the race. I don't care if the sister had cancer. Anyway, I mean, he was always putting himself in dangerous situations in the name of the race. But his background story can't just be that simple. He has to be competing for the sake of something more important to continue to risk his life. It just, I have no idea what should that be. Director, what do you think Hamster Ball Knight was risking his life for? The joy of race. Jeez, that's straight to the point. Racing around the speed road really is all about joy. I still love speed road racing in Squelch Sand too, until the Bloodhound eventually revoked my license. Great, I get it now. I'll start putting something together. Oh, a lot of these people don't even need help. I thought they all need help, like, making a story. They just want to get into character. I'm gonna grab another drink. Oh god. Origami, let's go. My throat is really dying here. The Trail of Origami Extract been released. Isn't the deadline that coming out really soon? Like they're all leaving. The dead meats. I'm a dead meat, chirps. There's no way else. Director, save me. Lady Vermilion, Ferdinand Manager, Boss Red, Yam Master, Go. Dr. Blue, everyone else has only one character in their extra story. But I got 5 of these little birds. It's totally unfair. Director, do you know the backstory behind all these birds? That's going to dictate the content's direction for the extra story. The Dreamweaver of Penacony. It's very possible. In the animation, they built Dreamfield using stones and branch, just like how the Dreamweaver built Penacony using Memoria. I heard that several of the Nightgale family are Origami Dreamweaver. That must be their prototype. Unfortunately, I don't know these Dreamweaver at all. But I only create based on material I can find online. All done, chirps. Here's the script on the origami bird. Wow, that's easy. What the heck? Oh, I mean, it's good at home. I don't need that much talking. My throat is legit killing me. It's all done. I believe. Let me see. Wait, this one. The last thing now. Let's see. What is this one? An editing of anthropology. This one. The more stories successfully edit. You can exit anytime. I'm not even gonna bother with this one. Oh wow, that's bad. It doesn't change. It's because as long as it's above 4, it's gotta be stable on that. So I don't think it matter too much. A 6 and a 2 if I ever see one. But all of them are kind of ass. So this. I guess survive with small minus. Sheesh, what happened to my Wait, it's all downhill from here on. This has to be the largest number possible. This is really bad. This is higher though, so. Shoot. 1, 3, 6. No! This is bad. No, this is the end. Okay, this is the end. That's the best I can do. Now, I mean, this is just the permanent one. I am officially done with the events. Let's go. Just a little bit before the patch ends too. Let's see how many gems I technically have saved up, I guess. It's not just enough for one big pity, technically. Not this one. Hey, perfect 100. Let's go. It's 120 pull. Plus the little extra, I have about enough for straight pity. And I think I'm 50 rolls in, so I'll be all good for Firefly patch. Oh, either way, I'm done with the events. We get to see the big happy film now. I love that, like, you can technically change the overworld just by doing these events. Well, not even events, it's permanent. Either way, I'm gonna go rest my throat before I lose my voice completely.